also, I'm going to talk some more crap. FSU. Some news came out saying that you guys are too broke to even think about firing Willie Taggart. Oh man, it's poverty. It's poverty.
Impoverished.
Oh man, y'all are so poor. Y'all are cheeks. Trash. What else should I call them? I don't even know.
Booty, buns,
Booty,
cheeks.
buns. My name is Eddie, and I'm here with Jamari.
Yes, sir.
Of course, we have Orlando producing back there, chilling all the time. Yeah, Greg couldn't make it because he got piped by school, but we were able to make it, especially after these free agency. We need to hit this now, better than later.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, before we get started, I just want to ask how you guys are doing. I know you've had a rough week. I understand that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm not going to get into it right now. We'll leave a whole segment for it. But it's been rough, man. Depression, darkness. I deleted Twitter.
You really did that.
I really haven't been on my phone at all, really. I've been just looking for the simple things in life. Focusing on the music. And trying to just move forward, man. You know, it's been rough. What about you, Orlando?
Chilling.
Word.
Yeah, you out of school, so you just straight chilling.
Must be nice,
About to
bro.
get piped by work.
Yeah.
I've just been chilling, bro, honestly. Just waiting for this damn Kawhi Leonard news to drop. But other than that, I just started school on Monday. It's just stressful already. For no reason, but we got hella projects. But other than that, man, I'm having a good week. Just ready to talk some sports.
Hell yeah.
And I want to give a big shout out to Florida Zone for shouting us out on his Twitter page. We gained about almost 30 followers, all
yeah.
Gator fans. So we're definitely going to talk some Gator sports right now. Gator football, to be specific. But yeah, man, huge shout out to Florida Zone. They keep me updated with all the recruiting, all the scores, all the rumors. Whatever the hell we're wearing for the football game. If it's all orange looking like carrots, if we're wearing all blue like a blueberry, if we're wearing black, we might wear black apparently this season.
Hell yeah.
I'm definitely excited about that. So shout out to Florida Zone. Follow him if you're a Gator fan because he'll keep you updated. But other than that, man, I'm going to hop in with some Gator talk. And I'm going to do the top 5 things that the Gators need to address this offseason and this this fall camp before they head into the football season. And I got a little bit of notes here. I'm going to start with number 5. The number 5 thing that the Gators need to address, and I think that they have with Dan Mullen coming in here, is depth. When McElwain, Cheeto Puff, teeth-looking self was here, he only recruited what he needed, but he never recruited more than he needed to. So, if he needed wide receivers, he would recruit 10 wide receivers, fuck the O-line, fuck the D-line, and that was it. So then when Mullen came in, we literally had 6 offensive linemen on scholarships. 6.
Fuck,
Bro, that's a starting O-line and a vegetable outside. That's literally trash. So Dan Mullen has definitely addressed that. I think we took 5 offensive linemen last year. We're taking about 6 or 7 this year. And it's something that needs to be addressed. And he's doing a good job with that. But D tackle is another area we had problems with because McElwain just decided not to recruit D tackles, and we only have 4 decent ones that can start and play. And Dan Mullen already addressed that as well this offseason, and then this offseason this past offseason he addressed that. This season coming in, he addressed that as well. We have 6 or 7 defensive linemen committed to us, very highly recruited and elite. So I think that is definitely a problem. A game that we saw this specifically play out was versus Georgia, because our cornerback Marco Wilson tore his ACL versus Kentucky, so that was one of our top cornerbacks. Then C.J. Henderson, he gets injured in the first 2 minutes of the Georgia game. Mm-hmm. So we're playing with our 3rd and 4th stringer, which are trash. I'm sorry, C.J. McWilliams, whatever your name is. But every touchdown that they scored was on him. So it literally, like every touchdown was on him. Every pass, touchdown was on McWilliams. They literally exposed it. They figured out our weakness and they attacked it. And that's the tactical move. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't blame Georgia for doing that.
Right.
I blame, again, McElwain, Cheeto Puff with himself for not addressing that when he was a coach here. So I think that depth is something that has to play a major part with that, and we're doing a good job with Mullen. The next thing that we need to address is the run defense. The run defense is what makes the Gators defense the Gators. Last year, we got exposed a little bit, and I think we were ranked in the run defense around in the 60th. We're usually ranked in the top 20th.
Right.
So versus Kentucky, we could see Benny Snell ran all over us. The quarterback there ran all over us as well. So we did have problems stopping the run. Hopefully this year with Grantham, second-year players and everything coming in, we can stop that. The third thing, and this is the thing that mainly annoys me, and it was a safety play. Safety play last year was an up and down hill, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We had the first two games, safety looked like crap because we were always alternating who the hell was starting and who the hell was not. We move on to the middle of the season. We had like 4 or 5 games in a row where we had the same safety, what I think was like Brad Stewart and Sean Davis or someone else. I'm not really sure. And Brad Stewart's looking like a All-American. But then he has some off-the-field issues where he's not turning in, going into class or whatever. Gets suspended for the Georgia game. Gets suspended for like Missouri game. Doesn't play or barely plays. That's affecting us. So safety play needs to be addressed early this season. Who the hell's going to be starting from the beginning of the season all the way to the end? Because that's important. That's important for opposite quarterback to see consistency on our defense. Because then they're going to be like, we can't go against this player. We can't run this play because he's going to cover that perfectly. So it's something that safety for me is the most important. But I know for the overall team, it's not the main thing that's bothering anybody. The second thing that I want to be addressed is the quarterback play. Felipe Franks did a tremendous job last year after the Missouri game. In the Missouri game, everybody was booing him because he couldn't drive the ball more than 10 yards. It was 3 and out in every single play. It was very sad to see. He looked like the he looked like the freshman Felipe Franks who looked like a chicken without no head. It was awful to watch. So then there was speculation that the other quarterback was going to come in. Franks was supposed to come in, but of course, he breaks his damn foot in the middle of practice, and so now Felipe Franks gets the ball again, and he played really, really good after the Missouri game. If we can have that, or even better, our offense is going to be unstoppable because we have every type of receiver we want. We have like 4 running backs that can start anywhere, and we have big ass tight ends. We have literally 6'7", like tight ends are 6'7", 250, running like a 4.6.
Sheesh.
That's what I want. So if Felipe Franks can play how he did last year, or if Emory Jones comes in and plays to how he was recruited, because every play that Emory Jones was in last year, he turned it into like a 10-yard, or the other team had to make a penalty for them not to catch the ball. Every ball that he threw was very accurate, literally in the basket. It was perfect. It was beautiful. So either Franks steps it up again, or Emory Jones takes the job. The number one thing that the Gators are going to, and I can't stress this enough, going to need to figure out before the season starts is the offensive line. We lost 4 starters in offensive line. The only person coming back is Brent Hagee. Everyone else went to the draft and got drafted. So we're going to be starting sophomores. We're going to be starting freshmen. And offensive line takes time for you to build confidence of what you're doing. So we're going to have to, this summer in August, to address that. Who the heck is going to be our starters? Who's going to be gelling in so you can solidify the offensive line. Those are my top 5 things that we need to address. If there's any other things that the Gators want me to cover, I'll easily do that. Next time I could probably have someone else that talks Gators. like Greg. Greg knows a lot about football.
Yeah.
So I could probably have Greg talk about it a little bit more. But other than that, man, those are my top 5 things that we need to address. Next week, I'm going to do a top 5 plays that the Gators had last year. Or maybe even this weekend. We'll see.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, those are my top 5. Any of you guys that want to comment on it, do it.
Yeah,
But,
hit us up.
yeah, man.
Hit us
All
up.
you Gator fans, hit us up. We're more than welcome for any of you guys to join via phone call, video call. If
We'll
you have
figure it
something
out,
to tell us, we'll figure it out. We'll do it on here. But other than that, we're gonna take a shift and we're gonna go to free agency. Which sadly, ooh man,
Well,
took a slight turn.
I guess
This is what
it's,
you wanted.
it's time, huh?
It's time.
Well, as the whole world reported, and everybody knows now where Kevin Durant's going. A tweet came out from Woj around 11 o'clock that day saying that Kevin Durant will announce the decision on this Instagram page, the boardroom on Instagram, 6 o'clock. So, obviously, you know, the world was set afire. We all knew that within a few hours we'd know where Kevin Durant was going. I was freaking out. You know, couldn't really do much. Couldn't really breathe, really. I was just praying. And like everything else, Woj ruined it. And 4:30, 5 o'clock, we get a tweet from Woj saying that Kevin Durant has agreed to a contract with the Brooklyn Nets. And he took a pay cut to bring DeAndre Jordan with him from the Knicks. From then on, it was a lot of depression. I was really sad. And what really hit me was I was right about everything except the team. Everything that I had said before the free agency, every argument that I used for the Knicks held true for the Brooklyn Nets. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt big time. You know, as a Knicks fan, lifelong Knicks fan, I'm always going to hope for the best for my team. And at the end of the day, it was a shoot for the stars, land on the moon situation. Because even though we didn't get the home run and get the free agents or any free agents, big name free agents that we were wanting, really Knicks only had their eyes on KD and Kyrie. So once we didn't have them, it's pretty much set that we weren't going to get any other people because Kemba had already gone somewhere. Kawhi's probably not going to come to New York. He's probably going to go to LA or stay in Toronto. No reason for him to leave, really. Clay had already been rumored to sign a max contract. Yeah, so any big name free agents outside of maybe D'Lo, I was pretty much lost on. I was kind of just lost until it turned to anger when I read that the Knicks didn't even offer Kevin Durant a max contract.
So what people were saying was true about James. What was dumbass name?
James Dolan.
James Dolan.
It doesn't all fall on James Dolan, even though a big part of it does. The rumor that James Dolan had been searching for KD's medical records had been true. What I didn't get was James Dolan, the team that knows the most about the injury, Golden State Warriors, know about the injury and its extent, and they still offered KD a $200 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
So you took it upon yourself, James Dolan, never been able to sign a free agent that was of note, never been able to sign a top 3 player in the league outside of Melo, and you did way too much to get him when you could have got him the year before for less. Or no, you did too much to get him too early when you could have got him at the free agency for less.
Full roster.
You didn't offer Kevin Durant a max contract. It's idiotic. It pissed me off. I was heartbroken because a lot of rumors were saying that KD wanted to come to New York. And when we looked at the rumor a day or two before, and it said that KD was looking to team up with somebody, the only teams that it could have worked out for was either the Clippers or the Knicks, really. Because those were the only teams that had 2 max contracts left. And it was never alluded that KD wanted to sign with the Clippers. So it was kind of
That came out late, yeah.
apparent to me that KD wanted to play for New York. But KD wasn't offered a max contract. Now it's a double-edged sword because I can see what they're talking about. And when I heard that they didn't offer him a max contract, I was worried because I was worried we were going to give a bad contract to a not as good player. Which, on a positive note, we didn't take any steps backwards. We were asked last season, we signed Julius Randle, who just came off of a 21-8 season. We signed Wayne Ellington, who was still one of the, like, a top 10 shooter in the league. We signed Bobby Portis, who, just a backup. Signed Taj Gibson, who had a good season last year, and signed Elfrid Payton on all pretty manageable and pretty good contracts.
Yeah, they were all. The only one that was a 3-year contract
was Julius Randle.
Everything was 2 years.
3 years, $96 million, which is a bargain, honestly, because he could have gone somewhere like Phoenix or somewhere, Chicago, and gotten a max contract. He could have gone to Miami and gotten a max contract.
Really?
We didn't overpay for anybody, and we're not in the hole for years to come. These are all movable players. That's what I'm getting from them. Everybody's movable. We're keeping our flexibility with the cap space, and we're getting trade assets. And we're basically just going to play it by the draft and just keep it moving. And none of the players that we got, I think, are going to affect R.J. Barrett's development and the development of our young players like Mitch. That was one thing that might have been fallen, that might have fell to the wayside if we got Kyrie and KD, or something of that sort. We got a top name free agent, is that our young guys wouldn't get a chance to develop because they wouldn't be touching the rock as much. I think with the dudes we got, we're still going to be able to keep a good rotation going, keep the ball moving, and the development's not going to be halted at all. At the end of the day, it's the life of a Knicks fan. You just kind of got to just play it by ear. And I wish Omar was here so I could tell him, because I know he's willing to talk shit. But at the end of the day, I'd rather have the hope and hope that my team is going to do well and automatically assume that we're going to not do anything at all. And automatically assume the worst just because it's my team. I'm sure many Bulls fans, many Phoenix fans, many Cleveland Cavaliers fans have been praying and wishing for changes, and nothing really came to them. So I understand why the Knicks are kind of called out. I guess it's because people just don't like New Yorkers, which is what I narrowed it down to. I just think people don't like New Yorkers, think New Yorkers are bigoted or whatever. I don't understand it. But like I said, everything I said was right outside of the team. It was just a team that was different. They went to the Brooklyn Nets at the end of the day. But apart from all that, like I said, we didn't take any steps back. I think we have a direction. That's one thing that I took from it. We have a direction. We know what we're doing. We didn't do anything incredibly stupid outside of offer KD a max contract, which, who knows? KD could come back and he could be not good, and we would have looked crazy signing him for 4 years, $150 million, and he's not good anymore. Right. So, at the end of the day, they chose not to take a gamble. But what transpired from this trade now is, what is Brooklyn going to do with their money? Because they have to sign Dinwiddie. They have to sign Jared Allen at some point. They have to sign, Karis LeVert. They got to sign all these players at some point. So, where's that money going to go? Are people going to take pay cuts? Probably. But see where that happens. And now D'Lo. What's going on with D'Angelo Russell? He signed to Golden State, or signed and traded to Golden State.
See, Brooklyn, y'all did everything right, and then y'all fucked it up.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck would you agree to sign and trade to Golden State? Like, it's Golden State.
What did they get back for the trade?
That's what I've been waiting. What the hell did they get back? And I don't get what they get back. So I'm gonna read it now. So for D'Angelo Russell, he agrees for a 4-year, $117 million contract with the Golden State Warriors as a part of sign and trade with the Nets. Travion Graham and Shabazz Napier are going to Golden State from Brooklyn as well. Golden State is sending Golden State is sending Napier, Graham, and cash to Minnesota, the Warriors are sending Andre Iguodala and future first-round pick to Memphis. So I don't think that they didn't get anything.
That doesn't make sense at all.
And I've literally been waiting since Sunday to see what the hell did the Nets get for the sign and trade, and didn't get anything. Apparently, Napier played for the Nets.
I guess. I'm
So
assuming.
Brooklyn sent Graham, Napier, and D'Lo over to the fucking Warriors for what? Like
Okay.
what?
I guess it's not completed yet.
I-
Oh wait, yeah. What's yes and one where we just traded to Golden State Warriors and given a max deal by the team despite the new contract and his new team. This doesn't.
I don't get it. It's very annoying. So Brooklyn, I think I was the one that said that Brooklyn was gonna sign both the Nets. I mean, KD and Kyrie to the Nets, just because of what the team was doing, and it turned out to be okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it turned out to be right. But other than that, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, sending D'Lo over to the Warriors. I mean,
People are saying that D'Lo might end up on the Knicks. Trade Bobby Portis, Reggie Bullock.
the Warriors already said that they're gonna trade him.
Yeah,
It's just a matter of when. So basically, when they get Klay Thompson back, D'Lo is gone. But like D'Lo didn't have to sign the contract.
Right. I don't
He
understand.
could have
why.
gone anywhere else and gotten a max too.
Right.
He could have gone to the T-Wolves. He could have gone literally.
He could have
anywhere.
gotten a similar deal from the Knicks. It would probably not been 117, but it would probably been something like 105, 4 years. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
very weird. The Warriors definitely finessed that, and I don't really know how.
Luckiest fucking team. They're the luckiest team of all time, honestly.
It's annoying. But I'm just gonna go through a little bit of the signings.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So obviously Kyrie Irving and KD went to the Nets. Kemba Walker signed a 4-year deal, $141 million to Boston. How do you feel about that one? I feel like that's just another.
Doesn't
I feel
make
like
sense.
it's a Kyrie because I think they play very similar, but just a Kyrie without the attitude, without the drama.
Yeah, but now the team is worse. Like Al Horford's not there. Al Horford's probably he went to the Sixers.
Also,
He went to the Sixers, which I mean makes Sixers pretty decent, but I don't understand. I don't understand why. Unless he felt like Al Horford was gonna stay, I don't understand why. Maybe I mean honestly, we haven't been able to see what Kemba can do
with a decent team.
with a good team, right? We've seen we can do with a bad team. He can put up 60 points. So maybe with a good
and
team,
lose.
exactly, lose with 60 points.
But that's awful. It's not as bad as the Suns though. What's his name?
Devin Booker, what
Devin
did he have, like
Booker.
70 something?
He dropped 72. You get piped by 20.
Yeah, 72. You
That's
lost by 20.
just. I'll quit. Right there. Anyways, other than that,
But I think it'll be. I mean, they're a playoff team. They're
Boston.
definitely a top 8 team. But I just don't see them going much that far. Like
I just want to see how it's gonna work out because we already saw how it went with Kyrie. They're similar players. Kemba likes the ball in his hands, so how does that work? Because Kyrie also was a main ball handler.
yeah,
You know?
primary ball.
So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think honestly, I don't even think he's as ball dominant as Kyrie. I think he's been forced to be ball dominant because
the team is ass.
yeah. So I think he's gonna be ball dominant. But I think if he feels like he has good pieces around him, he'll be willing to move the ball. He's a good spot up shooter. He has a great jump shot. He's quick. He's just 5'11".
Good handles too.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
short.
short. He is short.
Short as fuck. That's why.
So I don't know. We'll see how Boston do. I honestly don't care about Boston. I
Yeah.
actually hate Boston. But hopefully it works out for them. Other than that, we're gonna see Jimmy Butler signed a 4-year deal, $142 million on a sign and trade to Miami.
Didn't get that one either.
So-
I mean, I was talking to Orlando. I guess Jimmy's just tired of trying to make it work with other stars, and he's just like, "Fuck it, give me my own team, and I'll show you how good I can be." But I didn't. I mean, I understand his infatuation with Miami. I don't understand why he couldn't go somewhere like
anywhere else.
Anywhere.
And it's not to hate on Miami. It's just like
But
did they even make the playoffs last year? No. Right?
No,
They
and
missed out to Orlando.
Exactly.
They don't really have any pieces there.
Exactly.
They did, but now they kind of do because they traded that awful contract with the Whitesides.
Yeah.
They did trade him, so they do have cap space. So basically, what happened was the 76ers will receive Josh Richardson and from Miami. I like him a lot. He's a good shooter. And the Mavericks will receive Kelly Olynyk and Derrick Jones Jr. as part of the three-team deal. So we'll see how Miami does. I know that Mark is definitely excited about that. We'll see. I mean, it's a good player to pick up.
Yeah, it's just I didn't get it because he was just getting older. This is probably going to be the majority of his prime. 4 years. What is he, like 30?
Yeah, he's up there. He's like 29.
Yeah, so
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what he does, but I don't see much unless they can make some moves.
So we already talked about D'Lo, Al Horford, another 4-year deal, $109 million contract to the Philly.
It's great. It's a great move. But
who's the hell's shooter? That's the problem. Because Redick is not with them. Redick signed a 2-year deal with Pelicans. So
right.
We're going to talk about that later. But Al Horford, I get it. He's a good player. He's a future. He's a former Gator, so I'm not going to hate on him. Go get your bag. It's definitely a big team. They're all going to be over like 6'8". Literally, point guard all the way to the center is all over 6'8". Mm-hmm. So they're going to be a tall, long team, good defensively, but who is going to open up the floor? Because if everybody's just going to be going to the basket, you saw what happened to Milwaukee.
Right. They can't. I don't know unless they have some moves in the truck that they're going to pull out, move tricks up their sleeve.
I don't know.
It just doesn't seem like a complete roster. It just seems like kind of like bottom heavy. I don't know.
We'll see. Klay Thompson obviously signed a 5-year deal, $190 million contract with the Warriors. That made sense. Collect his bag. That was needed. This one I did not get. I like Chris Middleton. He definitely had a good year last year. The past 2 years he definitely.
Oh, you didn't like his contract?
5 years, $178 million.
They're buying in because Giannis is on the market next year.
Yeah, but look, I feel like they overpaid for him. That's just me personally. But I do understand, like, they want to keep the team together.
Yeah, so. Exactly. They got Giannis coming in next year. Middleton's like, yo, I'm the only dude that y'all trying to sign this offseason. I could easily go team up with somebody and, get a ring. Keep me here. And they feel like if they could attach Chris to a 5-year deal, Giannis next year is on the market, and he looks at it, he's like, damn, Chris is going to be here. It's not like Chris is going to leave. Right. Might as well just stay. It was a power move more than anything else. I fuck with it. I think Chris deserves it. He had a really good year.
So next we have Kristaps Porzingis signed a 5-year deal, $158 million contract with the Mavericks. The Mavericks are making moves this offseason.
Yeah.
They're signing anybody that's European, literally. Because they also got, I think they got Dragic too.
Yeah.
From Miami. So that's a nasty combo right there. You got Kristaps, you got, what's the other young bug? Luka, and you got a nice point guard, like a true point guard. He doesn't really shoot that much. It's just pass, assist, that's it.
Yeah, like I said in the previous episode, see if he stays healthy. I'm happy for him. I hope he does well.
Right.
See if he stays healthy. Heavy contract, 5 years, 158. And if he can't stay healthy, that's going to be a bear to move. So they're basically buying in. They're like, he's going to be rough cover.
Next on the line, we have Nikola Vucevic, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
4-year, $100 million contract with Orlando. I think that was a given, honestly.
Yeah.
He's been there for 5?
Yeah, he's been there pretty much his whole career.
His whole career's been there. Might as well finish it there. This one, I like Jamal Murray a lot.
Another $770
But $170 million. He's 22. I get it. He plays really good defense. He's a good shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a future superstar. But I just hope that he doesn't get the Wiggins syndrome, where early money,
and then you lose.
Screw it. I don't want to play basketball. I collect my bag.
It's different because Minnesota wasn't going to the playoffs, though.
That's true.
I think because he's going to the playoffs, they're shooting for the playoffs for the next however many years.
But I mean, the T-Wolves made the playoffs, what, 2 years ago? And Wiggins still looked like trash.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah.
If I honestly, I don't know if Karl Anthony Towns signed an extension, but he's going to waste this. He's going to be another, what's the guy that played for the T-Wolves as well? Kevin Garnett. Great athlete. You can compare it to any damn center in the league. You can put him in the top 10 whenever you want, whenever he's playing good. But at the end of the day, it's the T-Wolves. They don't surround you with decent players. You barely make the playoffs. And you're going to waste your talents.
Yeah, gotta go.
So,
and
honestly,
Kevin Garnett got out of there late, too. Yeah, he still managed to get a ring, but he got out there late. I think Cat's out of there, too. I don't think he's going to stay.
You were supposed to go get D'Lo. If it would have gotten D'Lo, that would have been nice.
Mm-hmm.
D'Lo with him. And
It still could happen.
I mean, it still could. Which could happen because this is what I was telling Mark, because Mark was confused. He was like, why the fuck would the Warriors sign and trade for D'Lo? And I said, well, they're going to try to go get a small forward. You could go trade D'Lo to T-Wolves for Wiggins.
And
Wiggins
obviously turn Wiggins into something.
Exactly. So, Golden State, like I said, hit a lick. Nets are idiots for allowing that. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, this man right here is the ultimate finesser.
HB.
Harrison Barnes.
HB.
4-year, $85 million to shoot 6 times a game.
Hey, man. Champion.
Look, I'm not going to hate on you. Collect that back.
I'm about to say champion.
But he is the ultimate finesser, bro. The ultimate finesser. But, hey, props to you, bro. Marc Gasol exercises, I think we talked about that. Paul Millsap, we talked about that. Brook Lopez agrees to a 4-year, $52 million deal with Milwaukee.
Yeah.
They're keeping the team together, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
JJ Redick agrees to a 2-year, $26.5 million to the Pelicans. The Pelicans are making moves.
They're collecting Infinity Stones.
Griffin is on fire.
Yeah.
He's on fire. I mean, he has like 2,000 picks in the next 2 years. His team is super young. You got Zion Williamson, and you got shooters.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you want?
Yeah, like that's
it's the perfect storm.
Yeah, they got everything. I mean, goddamn, I've been saying this every episode, but damn, Griffin, like you walked into the best situation possible.
And this could have been you, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Del Demps or whatever.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Either way,
whatever your name is,
you're
you're an idiot, and you're out of there. This could have been your job.
Right.
You probably could have won a championship in the next 5-10 years. But
Right.
guess what? You're an idiot.
Right.
Other than that, thank you for not taking half my team, though. Thank you for leaving me Kuzma. So, Patrick Beverley agrees to a 3-year deal with the Clippers. That was a good move. Mm-hmm. He got offered more for Sacramento, but he wanted to stay with the LA. He likes the LA lifestyle. Yeah. But also, if you could land a Kawhi with a team like they already had, who beat the Warriors twice at the Warriors' home, easily could have. With Kawhi, they could easily make the finals.
Yeah.
It'll be up there with the Lakers, honestly. DeAndre Jordan, 4-year deal, $40 million to the Nets. We already talked about that. This one I don't really get. I think he just went for the money. Nikola Mirotic, one of my favorite players in the league, he signed a deal with Barcelona. I think it was like 6 years, $86 million. But I think since there's no taxes over there, it's $86 million. It's not dollars. Euros. So it's really like what? Like almost 100? That's more.
Is it?
Right?
Let's see. 86 million euro in dollars.
86 million euros equals $97,063,900.
So yes, Nikola Mirotic went for the money. There's no taxes. Everything goes into his pocket. And I think he's closer to home too. So, I can't hate on it. I wish that we would have gotten him.
Yeah, go to the Lakers.
But it is what it is. Derrick Rose signs a 2-year deal with the Pistons. That's a solid sign.
Yeah, Rose and Griffin.
And the other center.
If this was 5 years ago, we'd be all over the floor right now. But
But good for you, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let's go, Derrick. You know what I mean?
Let's see anything else that's important. Malcolm Brogdon signed a 4-year deal with the Pacers. The Pacers are gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. If Oladipo can come back and he's performing, Hard team. Really good team.
And Tobias Harris, 5-year deal with the 76ers, $180 million.
5 years, 180. That's how you doing it, Toby? 5 years, 180 for Toby. What did he even do? I didn't think he was gonna need a contract over like 3 or 4 years. 5 for 180?
Yeah, he handled it.
Yeah, I was about to say, goddamn, Toby. He gonna be on the Sixers forever. They ain't trading that either.
Other than that, all the other things are
Kinda ass.
pretty much just same old, same old.
I mean, only one that he didn't say was Bojan Bogdanovic to the Utah Jazz.
Oh yeah, that's a good move. Willie Cauley-Stein to the Warriors is a
Yeah.
pretty good move as well. He's going to be playing that JaVale McGee role,
Mhm.
but more athletic and doesn't mess up as much.
Yeah, exactly.
And
The God, the Warriors so lucky. Always,
the
bro.
Lakers signed Jared Dudley.
Yeah, I like that move.
I liked it too. He's a good presence off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm done with all this free agency. Kawhi,
You wasting time.
yeah, you're honestly, if you want to go to the Lakers, you are wasting our time and you're wasting our players because we're not signing anybody because we're trying to keep that cap space open for you. So the longer you wait, the less players we're gonna have. So fucking decide already. Thank you.
Right. Unless it's a
Apparently.
great management move because his management's like, yo, just wait, keep on waiting, and then sign on Raptors on the last day so the Lakers can't get nobody and they got 5 people going into the roster for the 2020 season.
So one of the people that I follow on Twitter, he said that one looming free agent via text to him and said that the Lakers showed interest in bringing him in, but he kind of told us to wait for now until Kawhi decides. So literally the entire NBA world is waiting for Kawhi's decision. And like it's been 72 hours already, bro. Like come on. Just
Yeah.
make the decision. I understand you want to make it right and I understand that you want to give everybody respect, but at the same time like teams are waiting for you, and if we keep waiting, the players are not going to be there. We're not going to have any bench if you come to the Lakers.
Oh, fuck no.
So other than that, we're going to just end the video. What the hell's going on? I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Kawhi, I think it's just, honestly, I think it's his damn uncle.
Yeah, he's
probably negotiating all kind of shit with these teams, seeing what he can get. I fuck with it. I'm not mad at it at all. It's just that the Lakers need to
they need to act
make
now.
a move. Yeah,
Yeah,
make a
they need to act
move,
now.
bro.
'Cause, like, now we're going to be playing with 4 people. We're going to probably sign like G League players.
Yeah.
We're going to have nobody. We literally have 4 people signed. Or 5. We have 5 people signed. Our starters are ass. We have like Caruso. I don't even think we have Caruso anymore.
No, y'all don't have Caruso.
We have
It's literally
Kuzma,
LeBron,
AD,
AD,
LeBron,
yeah.
Dudley, and some other dude that we signed. I don't even know what his name is.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to figure out his name.
Practice facility empty as fuck.
Jared Dudley.
Looks like a YMCA.
Okay, apparently we only have 4 people signed. 4 people, bro. Come on, make your decision already. I want it by, today is Wednesday, so I want it by 9 p.m. Everybody go crazy. I don't even care if you don't come to the Lakers. If you don't come to the Lakers, fine. Then we can sign everyone else that we need to sign.
Yeah.
But like the decision needs to be made now.
Yeah.
Now.
He's marinating in this time, this money, this attention he got.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he wants it.
Rumors are saying that he's gonna stay. Rumors are saying that he's probably gonna stay. And if so,
And if he stays with the Raptors, it's gonna be a short deal. It's probably gonna be like a one and done, or like another maybe 2 years. That's what
Really?
everybody keeps saying. So
With the veteran thing, I think that's what they were talking about.
The veteran
earlier on
minimum?
ESPN. So he'll be able
Take
to
a
get
vet minimum?
He'll be able to get the supermax.
I
After
get
2
that.
years.
I get the vet minimum, and then okay. I see you, Kawhi.
don't do that.
I see you, Kawhi.
Just go get a ring next year. It's literally gonna be a walk in the park.
I see you, Kawhi. That nigga's smart. That nigga Kawhi's smart now. Don't let the braids fool you. You got no IQ under them braids. Hey man, you always got a home in the Madison Square Garden Arena. God, I'm depressed. God, bro, fuck. We're not gonna get nobody ever, bro.
Bro, you might have to just become a.
Here's the thing. I'm a player. I'm a fan of the players before anything else.
Right.
Like, I'm a Knicks fan, obviously. Always will be. Family thing. Always will be a Knicks fan. The Knicks doing good, something day. But player fan, really. And the season is still going to be fun. I mean, honestly, I'm not watching for the Knicks all these years because, fuck. Like, there's nothing to watch. So, I'm an AD fan. I'm a Kawhi fan. Big LeBron fan. I like D-Law. I like Kyrie, kind of, now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fan of the players. I like the players at the end of the day.
For KD, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally a bitch. If what is being told is actually true, you're a bitch. How are you going to tell your best friend, your teammate for like 10 years, that you're going to go sign with them? Then you meet with the bitch-ass Warriors, and you don't even call him, you don't even meet with him to tell him in person that you're signing with the Warriors, the team that you were up 3-1.
You text him and then talk
You text
shit
him,
about him.
and
then talk shit and say
you're a bitch.
you don't like how
and I hope you
this
see this video, and I hope you clap back because I'll be here. We'll be here.
I'm
always gonna be here.
I'm about to say.
So
I know where to hit you too. Right there in that Achilles.
Oh God!
Kick your ass right on the back of the leg. Watch your shit pop. But
wow. I'm not going to that extent, but
I am.
You're a bitch.
Should have signed with it.
You're a bitch. Also, I'm going to talk some more crap. FSU. Some news came out saying that you guys are too broke to even think about firing Willie Taggart. Oh man, it's poverty. It's poverty.
Impoverished.
Oh man, y'all are so poor. Y'all are cheeks. Trash. What else should I call them? I don't even know.
Booty, buns,
Booty,
cheeks,
buns,
ass, trash.
How are
Shitty.
you Florida freaking State? Look, I hate Florida State with all my heart, but it's still a decent program.
4 years ago, y'all were champions.
Literally.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, you were. How the hell are y'all broke? Where's your money going to? Where's your money going to?
Crab legs.
Oh God. Alright, bro. It's sad when you guys don't even. We can pay off anybody. We're still paying off 2 coaches that we fired, and one of them was fired in 2014, 5 years ago. We fired Muschamp, still paying him. I think we paid him last year. We fired McElwain. Guess what? We're paying him still, and now we're paying what's his name? The buyout for Dan Mullen, paying that, and we're still paying, and we're paying him every year. So you're telling me we can pay 3 different coaches? Y'all can even pay one to get fired? Oh man, Willie Taggart has to be sleeping great every single day knowing that he can't get fired.
Taking L after L after L. He don't care.
Oh, I would. I wouldn't care. If I know I can't get fired in the next 3 years because they owe me $21 million and they can't fire me because they can't afford me, I don't give a damn how I do my job. I don't care.
I would still be trying to do good because I want a job after that.
Nah, he could be assistant coach somewhere. He's still gonna get paid.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, that's just the Gator mentality. I want y'all to be ass until I die.
Yeah.
Like when I die, that's the day that you guys beat us. That's the year you guys beat us. So the next 80 years, hopefully I'm alive. I'm shooting for 100.
Yeah,
for
but
the next 80 years, I want y'all to be buns.
Yeah.
And if Willie Taggart's gonna be there for the next 50 years because you guys can't pay him off, God is good.
No, I'm about to say, guys, all the time.
God is good. That is awful. That is. I mean, those are the best news for me, but that is awful for every FSU fans.
God, you can't even afford to fire him. You can't even afford to be good. You can't even afford to. You can't afford to win. That's the next level of ass,
bro. You know how poor. Where did y'all spend your money at? I don't understand, bro. You're a major university, a major football program. You've won 3 national championships in the past 20 years, and you guys can't afford your coach to get fired? Wow. I mean,
they told him he had to go. He slapped that contract on their ass. No, well.
Oh man, he finessed him so bad.
21. I need 21
He
minutes.
said, "Give me a 4-year, $21 million. Y'all can't fire me. I already looked at your bank account. Y'all broke.
I see the records. Y'all broke.
I see them records. You can't fire me in the next 3 years. So I'm chilling here. I could probably go take a freaking D2 job, still get paid millions from y'all when you're trying to buy me out.
Right.
But other than that, man, we're done with this episode.
Yeah, short one.
It's a short one. Definitely gonna be doing more Gator stuff. We're definitely gonna have other team fans on here. I promised a Georgia fan to get on this podcast because he wanted to defend all the things that I've been saying about Georgia.
Oh God.
Y'all haven't done anything 40 years, so I don't know what you guys are gonna defend. That's fine.
And y'all are cheating. Y'all at this point you're desperate and start cheating. So
Definitely. There's no way you recruit that well after a 7-5 season. But that's just my opinion. I'm gonna let him talk. Any Miami fans that want to be on this, we're gonna let them talk as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely gonna expand our horizon.
yeah.
But other than that, man, big shout out to Florida Zone, like we said. Follow them. Big shout out to all the Florida fans following us. Share this. Follow us. Like, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Everything is on our Twitter page. You literally have no excuse to not follow us. Just follow us. Like, subscribe, enjoy the content that we have, and just share it around. But other than that, man, we'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.